Welcome to the Toe Show. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Hi everyone, welcome back. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to do these toenails here on my big toes because I don't have any toenails there. I had them removed. And I'm always striving to find the most easiest and most natural looking toenails that I can do because I don't like way out there bright toenails. I don't want to draw any attention to my feet, okay? I just like them to be natural and neutral. This one isn't quite the easiest, but they do look pretty natural. So with that being said, let's get started. All right, so here are the things that you would need to do this toenail. You are going to need Polygel, and what I'm going to use in this video is I'm using Lavender Violet's Nude Pink, okay? Very pretty color. This might be hard to get, but Born Pretty store is always easy to get. They have a nude color that's real pretty too, and it's not that expensive. I think it's like $6, $6.99. Same with this one, it's about $6. So if you can't get Lavender Violets, you can use the Born Pretty's Nude, or you can use your own Polygel, whatever you can find. I'm also using a builder gel, Star Nail International. This is the classic sculpting gel. It's clear. You need a base coat. Okay, you would need a primer. Okay, you're going to need a primer and of course some isopropyl alcohol, and I'm also using my natural gel that is for sale. If you are interested in purchasing this, you can email me and I will give you the information. My email is in the description box below. Also, I'm going to be using the dual forms. I do sell these. This is size 1. I usually use size 0, but since I have flattened the curve in the dual forms, I just recently did a video showing how to do this using a hairdryer. If you're interested and you want to know how I flatten the C curve or arch out of the dual forms, you can just follow the arrow and watch that video up there. Also, take a look at my playlist if you have additional questions on doing any nails for toes, because you might find it in the playlist. I have acrylic toenails, I have builder gel toenails, I have polygel toenails. They're all in there. A lot of tips and tricks too. So yeah. All right, these are the things we are going to use. I've already applied the primer to the nail bed area, let that dry for 30 seconds, and now I'm going to come in and apply the base gel. This base gel is from Madam Glam. You can use any base gel that you want. You don't have to use the same base gel that I use or any of the same products I use. Every day I get people writing me asking me to give them a list on how to do toenails, what products I need. Well, you know what? I do 3 different kinds of toenails. I do acrylic, polygel, and builder gel. So I don't know what you want, you know, and I can't possibly answer everybody's questions. You know, I have people writing me that don't know a thing about nails and want to know how to do these. And, you know, I just can't, you know, I can't really explain everything in emails and stuff like that. So I refer people to my playlist and you're just going to have to go from there, you know. If I sat there and answered every email that I got in detail, trying to explain everything, I would never have a life outside of YouTube. Now I'm going to take the dual form and I'm going to start down where there is no number, that's the cuticle area, and I'm going to apply 1 layer of my natural gel and I'm going to go up to line 3. So you need to put this dual form on your toe and figure out what line you want to go up to, okay? And once I get this gel on here, I'm going to go ahead and cure that for 1 minute. Now I'm applying a second layer of my natural builder gel. When you use dual forms, whatever you put in the dual form first, that's going to be the top layer. So my idea of using my natural gel was to soften the nude gel that's going to be under it, okay, and give it a more natural look. Before I cure this second layer of natural gel, what I do is I come in with my liner brush and I pick up some more of the natural gel and I apply it to the very tip area up here. That's the tip area on the toe. And by doing this, it's going to, you know, darken that tip area and going to look like a natural toenail tip, okay? And once that's on there, then I will cure that for 1 minute. If you follow the arrow and you look at that very top part of this nail that I'm making here, you can see that that line of the natural gel that I added on there is more opaque than the rest of the nail. It might not be noticeable now, but it will be once I put the nude polygel on there. Right now I'm just going to add a small bead of the nude polygel, and I am going to keep it underneath that tip area. Okay, here I want to keep it under that. So now I'm just going to use my brush and some isopropyl alcohol and just to smooth that bead into place, having it be even all over the nail, even thickness. Now I am using isopropyl alcohol just to smooth the polygel out. That's all it's used for. It has nothing to do with the curing process of the polygel at all, because polygel is put in a lamp to get hard. That is for people that have never used polygel before, because I know there's going to be a lot of people that are watching this that have never done this before. So I'm trying to help those people out, so be patient. So yeah, so just make sure you get a nice even layer, spread it out, and keep it off of that tip area. I needed to add another bead of polygel to the nail, and I put it right in the center because I didn't think I had it thick enough. So the thickness I think it should be is probably a little bit more than credit card thickness. And again, you just press it down, smooth it out so it's even all the way across the nail, and maybe a little bit thicker in the center of the nail because you are going to push this down on your nail to make it stick, okay? I just flipped this around so you can see what it's starting to look like. If you can see the tip area, and it still has not been cured because we don't want to cure it until we get it on the toenail. So let's go ahead and put it on. I'm going to go ahead and put this on my toe now. I just set it on there and I use pressure. Not a lot of pressure, but some, you know, some good pressure to where some of the polygel will ooze out. It'll ooze out around the sides and on the tip area. That's why you want to keep that polygel below the tip line because it will ooze out. Now I'm just using a brush and some isopropyl alcohol to clean any that has gotten on my skin that has oozed out. All right, so I'm going to hold that into place and put my light over it and give it a 30-second cure, and then I can let go and I can cure that for a minute. I like to cure it sometimes for a minute and a half just to be sure that it's cured well. Okay, let's pop this off now and see how it looks. Oh, that looks pretty real. Huh. This nail is just too thin to leave it like this. If I would bump my toe, it would probably just break. So I need to add some thickness to it. And how I'm going to do that is I'm going to be using my Star Nails Builder Gel. I showed that at the beginning of the video. And it is a one-phase gel, which means it has the base coat inside the gel. So I don't need to apply any base. I'm just going to go ahead and apply a nice thick layer over this toenail right now. And then I will cure that for 1 minute. And I will repeat that. So I have 2 layers. All right, so I'm just going to clean the tacky layer off the nail with a little bit of isopropyl alcohol. And then I'll do a little bit of filing and we'll see how this looks. I think the nail looks great. The other nail is going to be done just the same way. The only part I'm going to show you is just me putting it on the toe. Now my nail bed on this foot had a little dark spot, which was an old blood blister that was dried up. And what I did to camouflage that is just use some gel polish that matched my nail bed and cured it. And now I'm going to apply that toenail right over top. And here we go. It was made the same way. And again, I just set it on there, give it some pressure. Some of the polygel will ooze out from around the sides. Again, clean it off with a brush and isopropyl alcohol. And then hold it under the light for 30 seconds. Then you can let go of the form and give it a cure for an additional 1 minute. That's the end of the video. I want to thank you all so much for being here. To those of you who are having issues with your toenails, don't worry, just study that playlist and you should be able to learn this and do your toenails and make them look beautiful. So no worries, okay? Now, if you are wanting to purchase the dual forms or the natural builder gel, be sure to email me for additional information. And again, thank you for being here, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.